This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so I'm now going to show you the next part of your registration process. So this document now is a checklist for you to complete in order to be registered with VetSkill. So I can very quickly register you with VetSkill. I can do that on their online portal, and that is very quick in comparison to getting you registered with the RCVS. Now, what that means is we can get things started from a VetSkill point of view because you're registered with them. All right. What it does mean, however, is that we need to await RCVS enrolment details for you in order for you to be doing your Schedule 3 aspects. But this means that we can get you started with assignments and that side of things, and also your qualification, basically. So in relation to this documentation, as you can see, there's a big aspect here at the top in bold that's underlined. So in relation to this, it asks you to send a copy of either your driving licence or passport, and it explains here again about it being a certified copy. So you can just send one copy of this certified copy of your identification for both your RCVS and your VetSkill enrolment, okay? So again, that just further explains or just reiterates what I've just said in relation to your RCVS identification requirements, basically. Then what you're going to do is you're going to work with this document. So this is quite a bit more straightforward in relation to, if we're comparing it to your RCVS enrolment form. You're now going to complete your personal details, your home address, again, means of contact, making sure that they're up to date, your work address, and again, up-to-date contact details for your practice as well. So that one's relatively straightforward. So what I would ask with both of these aspects is that you follow instructions in any emails related to this video induction aspect coming out to you, basically. So you make sure that you submit these 2 lots of documentation in the timely manner that I've asked you to do so, in order that I can get all of this paperwork organised, ready to be sent off to the RCVS in relation to your RCVS enrolment, and then also so that I can get you registered with VetSkill ASAP after your course start date. Okay, again, any questions when it comes to this form, although this, as you can see, this one is really, really straightforward in comparison to the RCVS one, is just ask. Again, I prefer that you ask, make sure everything is spot on so that it's relatively straightforward. And yes, you're probably thinking, well, you've had that information from me before, but this is for me because I enter your VetSkill registration onto the online portal. So it's so that I've got all of your information in one place on one document rather than referring to different screens in relation to where we have your information on file in other places, basically. So it's all in one place that I can see it and very quickly then complete it and get you registered. So as I said, make sure that you abide by any dates that have been issued to you for return of this documentation to me. Make sure, as we said, that for your RCVS form that you know who your training practice principal is and that it's them that completes that document in the required aspects. And also confirms your ID as well to make sure that you are who you say you are, basically. So this is just the first part of your induction process, as we said. So yeah, make a good start, get this paperwork in on time, and then we can really quickly get you registered with VetSkill as we wish to, and get you registered with RCVS as quickly as we can. As I said, when it comes to your RCVS enrolment, I send that off to them. It's then in their hands. So I will let you know when that has gone off to them, and then we'll wait for them to implement it. But again, the sooner we get this organised and to them, the sooner you can be registered with them. And then the sooner you can start logging your time in training practice in relation to your record of training, start being able to do your Schedule 3 aspects where applicable, and also working on your e-portfolio, so your login of your practical skills as well. Okay, as I said, any questions about any of this paperwork, please do not hesitate to get in touch. There's no daft question. I prefer for you to ask a question and it be right. Again, just reiteration there in blue, as you can see on that form, in relation to my email address for you to return these documents to. So you'll probably in the main need to complete them and scan them on. Also, nowadays on your smartphones, if you've got an iPhone, if you use Notes, you will now realise that you can actually scan documents on there. So if you haven't got the capacity to use the scanner, etc., at work, there is also that capacity as well. Because obviously I need the version where you've got signatures on it. Okay, I can't have aspects that have maybe been completed without everything completed properly. It all needs to be on there. So yes, that's another means of being able to scan the documents on and then be able to email them to me. So I look forward to seeing you very soon for your induction days and getting you started with your level 3 qualification. And yes, see you very soon. Thank you very much for your time.